Greetings, colleagues. I hope you are having a great day and an even better week. Earlier this week, Sunday, October 2nd, was National Custodian Workers Recognition Day, which is really a day just designed to express appreciation across the nation running smoothly. And I want to express appreciation to all of our staff and all of our team members in St. Louis Park who do this very important work on a daily basis. Thank you for ensuring that our systems run smoothly each day, for ensuring that our facilities are safe and clean and prepared to allow us to do the work that's necessary to facilitate learning for students. There's so much appreciation for you all, and I'm hoping that you feel that over the course of this week. So my request to everyone is that if you've not yet had an opportunity to express appreciation, either verbally in written format or however you would like to do that, I would encourage you to do so, because certainly our custodians, facilities, and ground team members are an important part of the work we do here in St. Louis Park Public Schools. I also wanted to take a moment to address one of the questions that we received this week. So thank you for those who submitted. And if I don't get to your question today, certainly we will make sure to address that at some point this school year. But and I'm going to just take a second to read it so that I don't mess it up. But this question comes from Park Spanish Immersion. And the question is, can teachers help guide the decisions on days for conferences, PD, and PLTs next year? September has been very overwhelming, especially with welcome night that each of our sites do. I think a teacher's perspective is needed because we are the ones carrying all of the burden on these very full days. And of course, we still have families to take care of. We have to take care of ourselves and be prepared to deliver an energized quality instruction the following day. So thank you for this question. And I think it's an extremely valid question. And what I do want you to know is that the answer to your question is yes. And it's my hope and belief that there are systems currently designed to, for example, like with PD, ensure that there's classroom teacher perspective. I know there was a specific question about conferences, which I'll talk about, and then PLTs, which are site level leadership teams that certainly should be in those spaces having discussions with teachers about what's happening as it relates to PD and other things at sites. But regarding the question about conferences, one of the pieces that's occurring right now is that there is a progress reporting design team that's been working the past couple of years. They're in their second year, and this is a teacher-led team. And they're not only looking at the way that we provide feedback to families in ways like we've traditionally done through report cards and things like that, but also considering what that feedback loop may look like through things like conferences. So I know that is a place where input can be shared. The progress reporting design team, and that team will make some recommendations here this spring on what feedback regarding student progress looks like, and within that there'll be recommendations around timeline for communication with families around progress. So that will be addressed, and certainly teachers can have input there and should have input there because it's a teacher driven process. I know there was the question about PD, and I know that could be system level PD and site level PD. And what I would suggest to the question regarding site level PD is that there should be classroom teacher voice there, because a lot of that PD is often designed by these site level, like PLT site level leadership teams. So that type of feedback that you've provided through this question, I'm hoping will be shared at the site level as well across the system, so that as we are designing welcome back weeks and other things, that we're being mindful of all of the varying needs of members of our school community. So thank you again for your question, and certainly please keep the questions coming. And if there's more specific details related to this topic, we'll be sure to include something in an upcoming flow communication. Thank you all and have a great rest of your day.